Okay, so let's pick engagements. I click on that and you can see that we have two broad categories: the quick create and the manually create. The quick create, which is divided into two: get post engagement. This is literally for post likes, video views. Then if you want to get messaging engagements, you want to get people to click on the link to a messaging platform, either your WhatsApp or your Facebook Messenger or your Instagram inbox. This is the option to pick: get messaging engagement. But for the post engagements, you're only going to be getting likes, video views, and comments on the post, right on the post. So you determine which of the objective you're looking at and you pick. The manually create, the difference between the manually create and the quick create is that for the quick create, some sort of work have been done for you. It's quick to create it. The manually create is more like you're going to start from the scratch to set up the ad. So let's pick the get post engagement for the quick create. We're just looking at getting likes, comments, and video views. So you pick on that, which is the first one, and it opens up this way. So the very first thing you see, there's campaign name. So you just give your campaign any name. Let's say you want to create a campaign for cakes, right? Cakes campaign project, cakes campaign projects, and maybe in brackets post engagements, so that engagements in very quick in short form. And then special ad category, let me just show you something there. Special ad category: declare if your ads are related to credit, employment or housing, or about social issues, election, politics. Requirements differ by country. So if your ad is about election, about credit, about employment, social issues, elections, or politics, you click on this, all right, and pick which one of it from those options. But this ad right now is not, because I'm just creating an ad for cakes, right? I want to get some engagement on a post on cakes. The next is that you go to your budget. In budgeting, it has to do with your daily ad spend, the amount of money you're ready to spend on your ad daily. You're going to be declaring that to the Facebook algorithm at this stage. The network is okay, just hold on a moment. Network, the page is not loading. I think this one might end then.
Close to you. Get it yourself and you get better network.
Oh my god, it's okay. Okay, so this is budget, and in budgets you can see you have daily budget, lifetime budget. So if you want to give a whole lifespan budget for this ad, you can go to the lifetime budget and then you enter the amount you want to spend. For the daily budgets, let's say you want to do 2,000 naira per day, okay, and to next. Okay, so the ad set name is in next. You're going to probably enter here cakes campaign, just cakes campaign, or whatever you choose to name it. The schedule for the ad. Now you are going to set when you want this ad to begin. This is December 29, 2023. At the point you are, you started your ad, it will take that time. So if you want it at a later time, probably I want this ad to start running tomorrow, I can adjust it. Okay, it has to be within 15 minutes, so you can actually adjust the time. It would automatically adjust. Then if you want to set an end date, this is where to do it. You see, it gives you 1 month automatically, but you can actually tweak your end dates. You can just leave it for this is January 2024, 29th of January 2024. That's what is on. So this is today's date, which is 29th. If you want that ad to just run for 2 days, let's say to stop on the 31st, you click on that and you click on OK, and you select the time. Maybe you want it to end at 5 p.m. Okay, so that is it. You've configured it. The ad spending limit: control how much you spend on this ad set by adding a minimum or maximum spending limit. So if you want to add that, minimum daily and then maximum daily, you can do that. All right, or if you want to just allow your ad budget to flow for you per day, you can also do that. Now you go to the next, which is the audience. This network again. Okay, so the audience, if you already have saved audience, this is going to show you the audience and the name. Okay, right here you can do your change. Use saved audience, create new audience. So if you have some saved audiences before now, you'll see them there. Okay, but you can just go to create new audience for you and create the audience. All right, so locations, include these locations. You can see that it is in Nigeria automatically. You can edit this. If you don't want the whole of Nigeria in your ad, you can actually tweak that and change it to the particular part of Nigeria you want. If you click on that, you remove it, and probably you want just Lagos in your ad. Lagos, Nigeria is what you pick, and then you tick it. So it is now in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, now you go to, if exclude these locations. If you have some particular locations in Lagos you want to exclude, then you click on add to exclude that location in Lagos. Probably you want to exclude Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. You click on it, so Ikeja is excluded. We're just taking an example, right? But if you don't want to exclude any part of Lagos, make sure that you do not add anything to the exclude. So I'm going to just delete that Ikeja. Okay, now under detailed targeting, include people who match. You're going to, this is part of an advanced, sort of like an advanced ad setup, but let me quickly explain it to you. You're going to need detailed targeting, sometimes just within 3 to 5 interests. So this detailed targeting, the first one, include people who match. You're going to be including based on demographics, interests, or behaviors. So usually you can use between 3 to 5 interests. You click on add there and you pick an interest. Remember, we're doing an ad for a cake, right? So if yours is for children wears, babies, you look for interests that are related. Yours is for cars or real estate, whatever kind of ad you want to run, look for interests that are related. So for instance, you click on cakes, so you have this, all these interests paid to you. Look at the population, the people, to guide you to know how wide that interest is. So the first is cakes and baked goods. This is under interest. So if you want to add that, it's 11,300,000 to 13,300,000 people. If you want to add that, you click on it and you scroll again. Look at one here that has like 317 million people. Cake in bracket baked goods. You can add that as a second interest, right? You can add that as a second interest. And then the next one with 394 million to 463 million people, cupcake. You can also add that as your interest. Then there is baby shower, children and parenting, 779 million to 916 million people. You can add that. Then the last is wedding cake. All right, 733 million people to 862 million. You can add that. So I think we have 5 interests here about now or more. Let's see. You click on the ad. 1 2 3 4 5. So this is good. So we have been able to narrow down to people who are interested in cakes or people who fall in the interest of cakes. So if you want to exclude people who match, if you have any exclusion you want to make under this, interest in Lagos State, remember our wider audience is Lagos State, then people in Lagos State who are interested in this interest we have mentioned, our ad is going to be shown to them. If you want to exclude any part of it or any group of people, we click on exclude. Now the minimum age is ideally is 18. Okay, you see that there is no more error sign. But then if you're running a very serious campaign, very serious ad, I usually recommend from the age of 24 or 25. So let's pick 25 and maximum of say 55 or 60, whichever one works for you. The highest is 65 plus, so you can leave it like that. So gender, you pick if your ad, if you want to just target men or women. So if your product is gender specific, you are looking at just men, then you go for men. If it is just for women, you go for women. All right, now if it is for both genders, you go for all. So for these cakes, women are more interested in cakes. Okay, women patronize cakes more, but men still do. So we can leave it at all, and you might choose to leave yours for women. Now the audience name, remember we're creating an audience, so we can say cakes Lagos audience. Let's just give our audience a name so that if you want to advertise to this same audience subsequently, you don't have to create from the beginning anymore. So languages, you can pick specific languages you want to add to your campaign. All right, maybe you only want people who understand English language, you can pick that. Yes, I'm supposed to see that come up on its own. English UK, English US, you can just pick those two and save, or you can leave it at all languages. It totally still depends on what you want, or you can add many more languages. Okay, I think there's Swahili, there are different languages, there's French. Okay, French Canada, French France. So just look for the languages that fits for you and pick them. Now we are done with audience. Move to placement. Normally Facebook will leave it for you at advantage plus placement, that's recommended. Okay, but if you want to tweak it, you click on that lining mode. You click on that and you go to manual placement if you want to choose where your ad is placed. So if you pick manual placement, it will give you, you can choose to have your ad on only mobile devices or both mobile and desktop. That is, only people that are using desktop should see your ad, or only people that are using mobile should see your ad. You can choose that. So if you want only people that are using phone to see your ad, you remove desktop, right? And then what platforms do you want? Facebook, Instagram, audience network, messenger. So you can choose to have your ad on only Facebook and Instagram, or only Facebook or only Instagram. This is where you choose that option. Okay, so I deliberately picked them only Facebook and Instagram here. So now, where on Facebook do you want your ad to be? Only Facebook feed, or you want also to be on Facebook Marketplace? You also want it on video feeds and all? You can pick, okay, I only want my ad on Facebook feed and Instagram feed, so I don't want it on stories, I don't want it on reels, I don't want it on Instagram videos, I don't want it on search results, I just want it on feed. You can decide to pick that. I only want it on Instagram feed. You can decide to pick absolutely that. Oh, I want it both on Facebook feed and Instagram feed. I mean, it's absolutely up to you. So this is at the setup level, it is totally up to you to decide what you want for your ad. Now you have done this, and then we go to next. No, that wasn't necessary. So you go to next. The ad name, you can still pick something that looks like cakes. My cakes ad, my new cakes campaign. Okay, and identity, you pick which of your pages you want to run the ad. So here you will see a list of all the pages you have on your account, so you pick the one you want to run that particular ad. Okay, so let me stick to this page. The Instagram is also linked, as you can see, and then you pick the posts you want to use to run your ad. Okay, if you want to create a post, you don't want to use any selected post, you click on create. At the point of creating, you'll be asked to enter an image, to select an image for your ad, and then you add the text body. Okay, so when you click on the image, it will bring up the images on your phone for you and on your page for you to select from, and then you add the body of your text in that manner. But if you want to use an already published post, you can see all the published posts on Facebook, right? It's on Facebook, so you have them there. But if the published post you want to use is on Instagram, you click on the Instagram part of it, and you have all your Instagram posts pop up there, and you pick which one you want to use for your ad. Okay, so let's assume I want to use this particular post here. You click on that, and that's the post you have there. You add creative, the website that you want to use. This is where you enter it. If you have no website, you add that, and this would link people that want to send you a message to your Facebook Messenger. If you want to have it on your WhatsApp, you can still change it. If you do not have any website, you want to leave that blank, you can change it. Now if you want to change your call to action, that's your CTA button, this is where to do it. You can click on send message, you will get the message template to tweak. You can click on send WhatsApp message, you get it to tweak, and you can click on subscribe, donate now, get quote, whatever best describes the action you want people to take on your ad. That's exactly what you are going to click in this call to action. Okay, okay, so this is the last stage. Then you can preview your ad. to see what it will look like when it goes up, and you can make adjustments where need be. For the mobile feed, it's saying the object you're trying to access is not accessible, and the Instagram feed as well. Okay, that could be network. Let's try to review, as we're supposed to still see a preview on this page. I suspect that is network, because I'm struggling with the network. Okay, I think one of it was reviewed. One of it was reviewed. I think that's my network. Okay, both of them are still having that preview permission error. But when you're able to see the preview here, because of the length of the video, I'm not able to go back to do some checks, but we do not have any error strike getting to this point. Since we adjusted our CTA, the error strike got rectified, but this is what your review page will look like. You'll see the preview of the placements you have chosen, your budget, you see your schedule, your audience, you see everything, more like a review of all that you have done, and then you click on publish. I'm not publishing this ad, so I wouldn't click on publish, because once you click on publish, your ad status would be under review. Okay, so it takes they say 24 hours, but it takes a lot less than that. Within an hour to 2 hours max, you should get a response if your ad is approved or not. And if it's approved, it becomes running. You see that it is active and running. So that is it. You have your ad running just by following these steps. So this was just an explanation of the engagement ad campaign, but basically for the audience, for the creatives, the setup, the budgeting and everything is the same thing. Now the difference you would have is when you're doing a leads generation campaign, where you need to choose your CTA, it will be website, and then you put the link to the form, or you create a form on Facebook. If you have an external form hosted on another platform, you input the link to that form. But if you want to create an instant form on Facebook, then Facebook will send you the data of those who are filling the form. You can download it, then you have to fill the form online. But just walk around the app, try your hands on one or two, as you are practicing. Just try your hands. You know how to select between Facebook and Instagram already. That's to select your placements on manual placements. If you want your ad on only Instagram, if you want it on only Facebook, if you want it on both, if you want it to also show on Marketplace, you know how to select your placement, you know how to add your budget, you know how to set your audience, you know how to look for interests that align with the interest for the campaign you're trying to run. You know how to enter the large scope of audience if you want it in Nigeria. If you don't want in Nigeria, say if you want Ghana, you know how to pick that. It's the same method, you just enter Ghana. Or if you want a specific location in Ghana or another country entirely, you can do all of that from your targeting. Okay, that is the targeting, that's the audience targeting. You literally pick where you want to have your ad on. So that's it. I'm not publishing this, so I wouldn't be able to show you that step. Basically that's how to run an ad with your smartphone. So I will just go back, discard. I'm not saving this. So yeah, if you are running an awareness campaign, you click on that and follow the same process. If you're doing a traffic, you want to drive traffic, you click on that, follow the same process. The leads, if you already have a form, you you will be required to put the link to your form, your external form, or you create a form on Facebook where you require the name, the phone number, email address of those interested. If you want to promote an app, if you want to do a conversion sales campaign, so you can try your hands on this. And if you have any questions, please put them down as you are trying them out. Put your questions down. I would attend to questions specifically during the question section, so you will have the opportunity to ask me any questions whatsoever that you have to ask relating to this, that makes for this Facebook Instagram ads bootcamp. Thank you.